They met here on the Heartlight. It was a very flamboyant greeting, arms in the air, and Julie looks a bit overwhelmed by it all, like she was overwhelmed by this suitcase. But she did get the opportunity to settle down while we asked them a few questions about how they were getting on.
I think we would be compatible as very, very good friends, if not lovers, you know? I think over a long period of time, we'd always remain friends.
We'll get along. I don't know about being compatible, but we'll make the most of it.
I just wanted to like me lots, that's all.
My word, that sounds very promising, although Julie is still struggling with her bag. And David's still leading the way. Now, it looks like he travelled very light, and they finally arrived at the Gold Coast International Hotel. And no worries, Julie, you can set that down in a second. And David's working pretty hard here. He's got that magazine. He's doing a bit of pumping up his biceps to make sure the next time they go away, Julie will be able to carry his coat as well as her suitcase. So let's bring them back, David and Julie. Julie, how are you? Welcome. Have a seat. David.
Okay, welcome back.
Have a seat. Now, you can actually sit on the couch if you like.
Sure.
Yeah, go on. Have a sit on the couch.
You've got another chair, have you?
No, we haven't, actually. This is, you obviously didn't get on very well.
No.
Was it the surroundings?
Oh, definitely not. No, the surroundings were beautiful.
Mm-hmm. All right, now, Julie, David seemed a fairly outgoing sort of a guy. How did he sort of go about sort of gaining attention to himself?
Well, he had that many tickets on himself, it was just unbelievable. He just loved himself to death.
Mm-hmm. David, obviously no romance.
No. There was no romance in the air. In actual fact, the only thing that was in the air was Julie's nauseating perfume. It seemed to linger for ages.
All right, well, let's stop this right here. We did take these two aside. When they came back, it wasn't very difficult at all. And we asked them what they thought of each other's bodies.
I don't think she looks after herself particularly figure-wise.
He acts like a wimp and looks like a wimp.
Facially, she could do with some attention, you know.
Is there something about David's approach that didn't ring true with Julie?
He was trying to be too nice. And then once he realised that I wasn't interested, he just acted himself.
And I made many, many sort of suggestions and innuendos for a feedback from him, but I was unsuccessful.
Oh, he was always trying to get his arm around me and touching me, and I just told him to get lost.
So what happened when they sat down for dinner together? Why did David suddenly feel ill?
What it was either Julie's attention towards the other guys in the restaurant or the richness of the food, but I tend to think that I was sick purely because I couldn't stand her comments about every other man bar me.
He left the restaurant and said he was going to the restroom and never came back.
I like attention. I wasn't getting it, so I just walked out.
Okay. What would be special about the animal they reminded each other of?
Oh, all teeth. It's all teeth and all mouth.
The animal Julie reminds me of is like a bear with a sore backside.
He wouldn't be an animal, he'd be just a slime.
So, were there any parting words, or should I say, shots?
Look in the mirror and look at yourself and think to yourself, you're not as good as you think you are. You're not the perfect lady by any means. And stop suffering from delusions of grandeur and come down off the clouds.
David, grow up and go back to England. Do us all a favour.
Boy, oh boy, we've got a bit of a partisan crowd here tonight. It's quite strange, actually, because when we took you aside during the holiday, you two were getting along famously, or it seemed like things were going to happen. And then you've come back and you absolutely loathe each other. David, why wasn't Julie your lady?
I don't know. I just found the lady I'm looking for, she was just coarse, common, and a typical Westie in my imagine, you know, in my...
Right, yes, all right, I won't take that any further. Julie, what did David do during dinner while, I mean, it was obviously a short dinner, but what did he do? Did he do anything?
What didn't he do? He licked his knife, which was so disgusting. Licked his knife.
Right, all right, well, yes. A couple of my friends have a very special message for you. They can sum the situation up perfectly. Boris and Natasha, come on down here and do your stuff. I think they're perfect in that situation. And here's a gift for you both for coming back. Thank you.
Yes, David and Julie, for that special occasion, you'll both receive a simply divine silver entertaining set, including champagne flutes, coasters, and hostess tray. A stylish gift with the compliments of Rod.
All right, guys, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. David, your perfect match wasn't Julie, of course. It was Jeannie Ryber. The picture of Jeannie down there. We'll put you in contact with her. Maybe things will work out better for you,
I hope
okay?
so.
Thanks
I
a lot
hope
for
so
coming
too.
back.
Thank you very much.
Cameron.
Thank you.
Hi, Joanne in Adelaide.
We'll be back with my perfect match straight after this.